Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to the series on the 1985 300D. Now, this is the car that I picked up originally from the original owners when it had 10,000 miles on it. Now, if you go back to that video where I meet the owners, I explained the story. A dentist purchased the car last year. He's moving to Thailand with his family, so the car is back at my shop. So it now has 7,000 miles added to it. It has right around 18,000 miles on it, and I'm redoing the inspection. But the video you are about to see is my initial inspection when I picked up the car 7,000 miles ago. Now I'm re-inspecting the car. You can see I have the wheels off, and I'm completely going through everything. I'm doing a service on the car, fluids, filters, etc. But enjoy this video. This is from last summer when I originally picked up the car. So before I pop the hood to take a look at our cleaned and degreased engine, check out this paint, you guys. That is absolutely remarkable. That paint is 40 years old, and it's just lived in a garage its whole life. All 10,000 miles of it. And then up here on the front of the car, there's still some water spots where I washed it. But those are the original Bosch headlight bezels. Look at the condition of this grille. I've still got some fingerprints on here because I've been touching it up here. But like I said, we're going to detail it. Guys, that's remarkable. There we go, guys. That has been mildly degreased and wiped down. Now you can see the zinc plating. There's actually cosmoline wax sprayed on it all up here. And they even sprayed it over here onto the injection pump a little bit because that's aluminum. But see how it has a gold tint to it? That's the cosmoline. And this, the zinc plating also has some cosmoline on it, and it looks like they sprayed it. They probably whipped the gun right up here. And it looks like they wrote 64 back here. I don't know what that meant. Is that the 64th engine made that week? I don't know. And there's the X's they put from the factory on the power steering lines. Look at the air cleaner housing lid. It looks new. And they all look different. They all have different amounts of cosmoline wax. Some don't even have that wax sprayed on it. Some do. Yeah, it looks like they went crazy with the wax that day. You can see it's sprayed on the upper radiator hose here and on the band clamp and the air filter housing over here on top of the turbo assembly or intake manifold over here. Pretty cool. This is a museum piece, a snapshot in time, guys. Now, I do see over here, there's one of the other factory upgrades. The dealers would often upsell guys on that. That's an alarm system. And you can see there's the alarm system button. They never work anymore. I see this on lots of cars. You know, guys will do the chrome lips, the mud flaps, the wind deflector, and the alarm system. I think that was like the 4 upgrades the dealers would sell people. So let's go ahead and get this thing up on the lift and take a look underneath. All right, let's go in here and take a look. After we look under here, we're going to remove and preserve. Those are the original tires from 1985. So we're going to remove the wheels and tires, and I'm going to put on another set of wheels with modern tires because we want to preserve those, and it's actually extremely dangerous to try to drive the car with 40-year-old tires. So we'll do that later. So let's just go ahead and look underneath here. I mean, immediately I can see all of the zinc plating. Look how bright it is and how rich it is. You can see they sprayed cosmoline wax under here too. Even the bolt heads still have zinc plating on them. Oh, there's the original marking from the alignment. No, that's the factory marking that they torqued this bolt down. See how they put a green paint marking there? Wow, check that out. And guys, this is pretty normal. I see this on the lowest mileage cars. The ball joint boots almost always deteriorate. So I'll go ahead and change the ball joints. And because, yeah, see the boot is all rotted there. Now, the rest of the rubber, you can see this rubber up here on the lower control arm is excellent condition. It's really only the ball joint rubber that I ever see deteriorate. Yeah, check this out. See, that's the original tie rod rubber. Excellent condition. No cracking, no rotting. So I'll do the ball joints. And of course, for safety reasons, we're going to put in a new brake hose. Brake hoses on all four corners. Wow, check that out. Look at all the zinc plating on this bolt and all the cosmoline wax sprayed up in there. Guys, this is remarkable. Yeah, clearly, wow, look at the exhaust. That has clearly never gotten wet. So you see a little bit of just brown like surface rust, but it's not flaky at all. That's the nicest original exhaust I've ever seen on one of these cars. Holy cow, that's remarkable. There's original transmission mount. Now, what you see back here, this flaking, that's not the mount rotting. They would paint these from the factory. I'm not sure why they would do that, but that is the paint, the black paint that is peeling off of there. That's not the mount rotting. That mount is awesome condition. Look at that flex disc and the original factory markings under there. Look how clean the transmission is up in there. Let's go finish the front. Oh wow, look at those engine mounts. They look brand new. Look at that. That's the cleanest original engine mount I have ever seen. I mean, it's got 10,000 miles on it and it's been kept in a garage. Again, the ball joint, we're going to change the ball joints. This one's worse than the driver's side. That stuff, they always rot. Don't know why, it's just the ball joints. Now look at all the original factory paint that is still on the lower control arms, on the suspension. That's just awesome. Yeah, look at the engine shocks. Beautiful condition. There's your turbo drain back tube. See, it's not even wet, not even a speck of oil anywhere up there. There's your AC manifold. Look at the zinc plating, how bright it is. Zinc plating is on your transmission cooler lines. The zinc plating is even on the oil pan bolts. I've actually never seen that. Those are always black and covered in oil. I've never seen it like that before. Just crazy. The original factory clips in place here to hold your speedometer cable. Let me get down here and show you guys these floorboards. They're remarkable. It's almost like a brownish. I guess that's also wax they would spray under there. It's like a brownish kind of wax color. There's your drive shaft center support bearing. Perfect condition. Guys, I don't think I'm going to have to do anything to this car. Yeah, there's the seam sealer that they would take a paintbrush and brush it on there. Seam sealer from the factory. The resonator. So it looks like it's obvious that they sprayed under here with the cosmoline wax, because you can see it was even sprayed on there. Wow, the boots. The rubber is like perfect. Look at that. Even all the paint is on the rear axles and differential. That's awesome. Some spider webs back here. And of course, for safety reasons, I will be changing the brake hoses. You don't want 40-year-old brake hoses. That's a dangerous situation. And we're going to flush all the fluids and filters and all that, so we'll change the hoses when we do that. Wow, look at the zinc plating on all the original clips for the fuel lines. Even the bracket up there holding the fuel lines. Again, you can see the wax was sprayed up in here. Original muffler is awesome. You can even see the zinc plating is on all these bolts up here. Those are the bolts that hold on this rear bumper piece up here. And those are usually the first things to get rusty on a car. And they're perfect. Sorry, I didn't wipe it down back here. There's still water all over the place back here. Yeah, you can see there's the wax they would spray up into here. Truly remarkable. Wow, check that out. Look how good that is. Original bunt wheel, look at that. That's remarkable. Let's look at the horns up here. Original horn right over here. You can see there's the original AC receiver dryer. Now I'll probably recharge this with R12. I bet you that original system works just fine, but I bet the R12 is all leaked out. Yeah, again, they went crazy on the Cosmoline wax. You can see it sprayed up in here. It's all sprayed up in there. Look at the zinc plating is still on the original oil cooler line. That's remarkable. Even down here on the oil cooler bracket. Truly amazing. That was cool. It's I did get to inspect a 1,500 mile car. It was pretty much the same as this one. That's really cool stuff. So I'm going to do like ball joints and brake hoses just for safety's sake. And I bet you the antenna doesn't work. They almost never work if they haven't been used in a long time. So I'll check the antenna. And I'm going to recharge the system with R12, and I bet you that original AC works great. Okay, I have the car back down here at head height, and little spider web there, but look at the condition of these upper control arms. The bushings are perfect. The boot is perfect. The zinc plating is still on the end cap for the sway bar bushings. Look at that. The sway bar looks like it was painted yesterday. That's remarkable. You can see all the smoked silver paint still up in here. Beautiful condition. Let's check the other side. Yep, look at that. It's like, it's perfect. I don't need to do a damn thing to any of this. All right, here's the big reveal. Check out this interior. It is beautiful. Look at that dash, guys. That's the nicest 300D dash you're ever going to see. Now I need to wipe it down. I haven't cleaned it at all. Look at the wood trim. So this is very common. You see right there where the wood trim has started to separate a little bit? That's because from the factory they put like a foam double-sided tape behind it, and it's very easy to fix. I simply squirt some glue back in there and then hold it down for a couple of minutes. So I'll repair that. Not a big issue at all. Yep, see it happened right here too. And that's very easy to reattach. Oh, there's their alarm system engagement. So that was a dealer installed alarm system, and they put a switch right here. So you can turn your alarm on, I guess, when you get out of the car. And again, I'm leaving all that. This is original to this car. It's how the original owner bought it. Look at this wood. It's flawless. All the gauges. Look how bright orange all the gauges are. That's incredible. And the wood, like, look how vibrant the wood is. See all the Zebrano wood grain in there? Oh, and when I was cleaning the car, I found every one of his old registrations under the floor mat. There's all the original owners' original registrations. I guess there's might have been the latest one. No, that's from 2019. So, I'll put that in the glove box with the car. Oh, yeah, and check this out. Here we go. All the books and manuals, the antenna wipes. There's the original VIN plate. That's all the documentation. What is this right here? All right, there's the original owner. Let me pull this out of here and see what this is. Okay, wild. I guess, yeah, one Mercedes drive. So Mercedes must have sent him. He never took it out of the original mailing envelope. Here's a maintenance booklet. Looks like maybe he requested some extras. I don't know. Oh, here's what this is. It's the parts guide for the car. These are cool, guys. This shows every single component in the vehicle. Every single part exploded into a diagram. For example, I mean, there's your engine block. Yeah, every little part. That's pretty cool. So he must have requested that and like a couple of extra maintenance books because he has 2 of them in here. Pretty cool. I'll put that back in the glove box. What else is in here? That's climate control relay or something. You must have replaced that at some point. There's some extra fuses and an extra bulb in there. Anyway, I'll put that back in the glove box. Pretty cool stuff. Let's take a look back here. Yeah, the nets, I mean, I doubt these were ever used. The back seat is just remarkable. I bet you the first aid kit is back here. Let's take a look. Yep, there's the original first aid kit. And the headliner is beautiful. I mean, this is like brand new condition. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I've never seen a headliner messed up on a 300D. It's very hard to mess up a headliner. Just back to looking at this paint. Now, keep in mind, Scott has not polished or waxed this at all. I just washed it by hand and then dried it. That's it. And this paint is just amazing. God, just wait till Scott's done with it. This is going to be incredible. Now, we're not going to do any sanding. We're just going to do polishing because we want to preserve the original finish. Because if you sand a car, it actually makes them way better than Mercedes ever painted them. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I did test the antenna, and the antenna only raises up to like right here, and then it gets stuck, and that's very common. So I'm going to order a new antenna mast. And right here, you see there's a little split in the original antenna grommet? Right there. That's very common, but I can still get these from Mercedes. I actually have a stash of them over on the bench. So I'm going to replace the grommet and also install a new antenna mast. So that is all for the inspection video. I've only found a few things I want to do on this car. Ball joints, new antenna mast, new antenna grommet. I want to change the 40-year-old brake hoses for safety. And of course, we're going to flush all the fluids, filters, change all that stuff. And I'm also going to test out the AC. I'm going to go ahead, put it under vacuum, let it sit for 24 hours, see if it has any leaks. And then if it's good, I'm going to recharge it with R12. And I bet you this AC system is going to work fantastic. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. There'll be a few more videos, and then we're going to get the car over to Scott for final detailing. And you're going to see the amazing walk around video when we're all done with it. See you next time.